Hey, I'm Jeremy Holley and this is Basement Bodybuilding. Welcome to day 26. Today I basically focused on my arms. I did triceps and biceps. I chose 4 exercises per muscle and then I supersetted those. So we're basically doing a total of 8 exercises today, not including your warm-up. I spent a good 15 to 20 minutes on the old heavy bag here for my warm-up and then did your basic stretches. I started off with the preacher curls. I had an easy bar weighted down to about 50 pounds. And then just ripped out 12 to 14 of these as a warm-up. And then I did behind the head double arm kickbacks. And I didn't rest in between the preacher curls and the kickbacks. And I did 12 to 14 sets of these as well. When I was finished with this exercise, I jumped straight over to a weighted barbell wide grip of 100 pounds. For me, this is a bulking exercise, and I went kind of heavy. So I didn't lock out at my elbows. I just kept it down to about there. And I did 6 sets of 8 of these. You know, I tried to get 10, but I managed around 8 because I said this is a bulking exercise for me. And then straight from there, I went into my single arm kickbacks behind the head. And I supersetted both of these without a rest in between them 2 exercises. And then for my third exercise, I went to single arm curls. But these are seated, and I keep my elbow locked on the inside of my thigh. That way you're basically just isolating the top part of your bicep, and I went fairly heavy on this so I could control the weight up and down, and I was really concentrating on that negative. You know, considering I'm doing triceps today, that's really important as my negatives. And straight from there, I went to a bent over kickback. Sorry people, I was forgetting what the fuck I was doing. I went to a kickback, and that was my third exercise. And then for my fourth and final one, I went with your basic hammers. I weighed them to 45 pounds, and I'm getting 6 sets of 10, 8 to 10 I guess, and I keep my knees bent. That way when I drop the hammer down on this side, that top barbell will hit the top of my knee, you know, not hard or nothing, but just enough to let me know it's there. And that's before my elbow actually locks out, so my elbows are never locking out. As soon as I feel it touch my knee, I can bring it back up. And that way it keeps that tension on there. And for this weight, you know, I don't want a lot of stress on your elbow when you're doing them. When you're working your muscles that involve your elbow, you know, you're always taught come down slow, power up. Well, you don't want to do that with your elbow joints and stuff like that because you'll put a lot of pressure and end up snapping up your fucking elbow. So don't do it. Go slow, control the movement. And then for my final back arm exercise, I took the 45-pound bar without weight and straight up and down behind my back, interlocking my fingers, and you can really get a nice feel. I did upload a video of today's workout. It is relatively long, of 10 minutes, but there's some really good advice, and there's some really nice fucking pumps looking. I mean, I was working, you could just see the fucking veins and the muscles just bulging from the workout. It's a fucking awesome chest workout. Sorry, I did that yesterday. Awesome arm workout. You should really give it a try. I hope I helped you out, maybe give you some fucking motivation or a tip to get started. And that's what it's all about, people. Just about me. Hopefully I can motivate you, and maybe you can motivate me to keep going. I started this on day 1. I didn't know if I'd make it down to fucking day 3. I'm up to day 26. Let's see how far we can keep going. Let's stay motivated, let's stay focused, and stay off that fucking couch, people.